I'm replacing both power steering lines because they're both looking pretty ripe. So we're going to get started by removing the airbox. Pop this hose off. This hose off. Pull this clamp off. That's all it is lift up on that and then pull out with the other hand. Pull that hose out of there. Unclip these. Three of them. Move this out of the way. There we go, just gotta push it. And looks like I need an air filter. I should probably change it. And then pull that bolt off, and those two as well to move that box out of the way. That one and that one are 13 mil, and that one there's a 15. Okay, so here's a problem we're having, especially with older vehicles. This bolt is just spinning, and so is this one. So I'm gonna take my 90-degree die grinder right here. I'm gonna grind the heads off them just to pull them out. As you can see, let me grab some light here. Ground the heads off both those bolts. Just pull this thing up and out of the way. Set it aside. And that'll give us some better access to our power steering lines and our gearbox here. Now for those two bolts I had to grind the heads off of, what we could do is just pop those through and just install bolts with nuts on the end of it, because you can get to them right on the bottom here. Grab my light, and I don't know if you can see them or not, but yeah. So that's what we'll do for securing that airbox back on. For the hoses, I got both pressure and return. The part numbers there if you're interested, 80402 and 36009. We will need a 19, 18, and 16 mil for the nuts on the lines. And I also got these pliers here. Pretty cool things for removing the spring clamp for the return line to the reservoir. So there are our lines right there. They're pretty rusted, so they might not come off. So I'm gonna have to use heat probably. Just grab some torches, heat around the fitting at the steering gear box, and then turn it out, and hopefully they come out nicely. There, cracked them all both loose. Had to use heat for them both, and just finished removing them. And just got that one to remove right there, and then the spring clamp from our reservoir, and then that's it. This one I didn't have to use heat. But just make sure that that bottom nut there isn't turning either. If it is, just hold it with a wrench. Now with your new lines, don't forget to install the O-rings as well. It should come in a kit. And then just install everything back together, and then we'll bleed the system. Okay, when everything's all said and done, I'm using this stuff right here, clean flow power steering fluid. You can use any power steering fluid. Just top off your reservoir and run the Jeep. Keep topping it off while moving the steering wheel back and forth. See, it's taking it pretty good.